Hello everyone, this is Joseph from English with Joseph. Today I want to talk to you about numbers. The reason why I want to talk to you about numbers is because of something which happened to me today. This morning I turned on the radio and I heard Gloria Gaynor. Do you know Gloria Gaynor? She sang the song called I Will Survive. And her opening line, she says, "First I was afraid, I was petrified." So she's saying, first, okay? First I was afraid, I was petrified. Which means in the beginning, in the first instance, she was scared. Okay? In the first instance, she was scared. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. Now, sometimes, if you have a list of things to explain to someone, you don't say, 1, I tell you this. 2, I tell you this. 3, I tell you this. It's better to say, first, second, third. Let me give you an example. In Gloria's case, she was telling us that first she was afraid, she was petrified. Unfortunately, Gloria does not tell us what happened next. She didn't say, first I was afraid, I was petrified, second I was okay, and third I lived happily ever after. Actually, I don't think that's the kind of thing Gloria would say anyway. I think that she was a bit annoyed at her boyfriend, but anyway, first, let me tell you about this lesson today. Second, let me explain about numbers. And third, let us have a few examples. Okay, so, first, second and third correspond to 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so for example, point number 1, the first point I want to make. Point number 2, the second point I want to make. Point number 3 is the third point I want to make. And then you have fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth and ninth and 10th. And it continues, usually by adding th onto the end of the number as it gets higher. Not always, but usually. Okay, so 1 is first, second, third, fourth, th, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, then 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So you see, what happens here is the irregular ones are first, second, third, but after that you have fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So the 1, 2 and the 3 are the 3 irregular ones, and then usually your points are made by putting on th to the end. Let's look at the centuries. Now we're living in the 21st century. Last century was the 20th century. The 20th. Okay. My grandmother had her 100th birthday. 100th birthday. You see? So this gives you an idea of how we use it. So, again, my son, he had his first birthday. My daughter, she had her second birthday. My other son, he had his third birthday. Okay. Or, I am third in line in Starbucks waiting for my coffee. Okay. Maybe you could say that King George, Prince George, King William's, no, I got that wrong. Let's try again. Prince George, who is Prince William's son, is second in line to the throne. Charles is first in line after the Queen. William is second in line. George is third in line. Okay? And then I'm sure there's fourth and fifth and sixth with Prince Andrew and Edward and all the other royal families. Okay? So, back to Gloria. She tells us first she was afraid. She was petrified. Quite often, if you're in a shop here in the UK, in the supermarket, the cashier who's waiting to serve you might say, "Who's first? Who's waiting? Who's first, please?" And you might say, "Oh, I'm first." But maybe there is a bad man next to you who says, "No, no, no, I was here longer. I'm first in the queue." And then you can say, "No, no, 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 I was here longer. Actually, I was first." Or in sports, maybe you're discussing who crossed the finishing line first. Maybe Michael Schumacher, for example. If he's racing, you could say, "Yes, he was first. He won first prize. He was first across the line." Okay, so hopefully that gives you some ideas as to how we use the numbers. Now let's go over again just how we create these numbers. Okay. Remember, first of all, that first, second, third, etc. they're not numbers. The numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. These are not numbers. The purpose of these is for showing us a list of events in speech and in other things which have to be in order. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you is that number 1 is first, number 2 is second, number 3 is third. And then as we discussed, the rest of it is by adding on the th. 4 is fourth, fifth, 5 is fifth, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and then it goes all the way up to 20th. Then it starts again, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 would be 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. You see, that's how it is. Well folks, I hope that helps. Thank you. Bye bye.